are you still sending payment links manually after every order placed by your user? So not only it is time consuming but can also lead to lost sales. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in this video I am going to show you how you can let your WhatsApp handle your customers' payment from end to end. So now your WhatsApp could automatically collect payments from your customers while they place the order, creating a fast, seamless buying experience. So now let me show you how you can create an automated revenue collection bot by using Pabbly Chatflow. So without any further delay, let's move on towards my Pabbly Chatflow and create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot. So right here on my screen, you can see inside Pabbly Chatflow, I have already built on a chatbot for collecting my customers' payment, and I am creating this WhatsApp chatbot for my coaching institute providing courses. So here you can see the structured format of the flow, and you can modify chatbot according to your business. And now let me show you how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot. But before that, let me show you the real-time working so that you can understand it's working as a customer or the user, or how it is going to be helpful for your business. So now let's move on towards my WhatsApp, where I'm going to send a message to my business number, which is saved as my desk number. Now let's say I want to enroll myself in a course. So here I'm going to send a message that is hello, and this message is going to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot. And here I'm getting this message which says hello and welcome to Skill Master Institute. We help learners like you master new skills and achieve career growth. Choose what you would like. And here we are getting this button that is view courses. So here I have selected it. And as I have selected this button, I am getting the list of the top courses. So now let's open this list, and here you can see I am getting 2 courses. So now let's say I am going to buy this first course, that is full stack web development, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message consisting of the image of the course, and here the message which consists the details of this course, and here we are getting this button that is enroll now. So now I'm going to select it, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message which says to secure your seat in full stack web development, please share your full name. And here you can see that I'm getting the same course which I have recently selected. So by using this WhatsApp chatbot, you can send personalized messages to your customers or the clients. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my full name, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my email address. So here I'm going to enter my email address as demo@pabblytudes.com. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my email address, I'm getting a message consisting the image of this full stack web development, and here you can see the total pricing of this course, that is 2 rupees. And here we are getting this message, and here we are getting this button that is review and paste. And now I'm going to select this button on my mobile phone, as this response can't be shown on the WhatsApp web. So here I have attached this screenshot which clearly shows that as I have selected this review and pay button, it is asking me to make the payment. So now let's click over this continue button and make the payment. So here you can see I have attached this screenshot which clearly shows that I have made the payment, and as I have made the payment, I am receiving this message which says payment successful, welcome aboard. Thank you for enrolling in our course. Your payment has been received successfully, and we are excited to have you join us on this learning journey. So here you can see within few minutes I have made the payment, and an invoice might be created in my Pabbly Chatflow account, which I am going to show you later. And now if you like this feature of our Pabbly Chatflow and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought an amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So this is your chance to get instant savings and take your business to the next level with the help of automation. And I have provided my coupon code in the description, so make sure to use it so that you can get exclusive and heavy discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. And now for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow by opening the new tab and typing its URL. That is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see 2 options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can select this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. But if you're an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up or login over the Pabbly, then you will be getting this this all Pabbly apps page where you can see all the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a chatbot, then I'm going to access this Pabbly Chatflow app by simply selecting this Access Now button. And we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the numbers connected to my account. And if you want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this Add WhatsApp Number button. And here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just select WhatsApp Connect. But if you prefer connecting with token number, then you can select this option of Manual Token Connect. And if you want a description of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then go and check the video given on the description below. And moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn more about these features, then you can watch the video given on the description. And now as we are going to create a chatbot, then we just have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And once you will click over the flows, you will be landed to this flow builder page where you can see these are the flows I have created. And if you want to create a new flow, then you just have to click over this add flow button. And here we are landed to our flow page where you might see this option of providing the flow name. So now let's provide a name to my flow here. So here I'm providing it the name, let WhatsApp handle your customers payment from end to end, and afterwards we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the action or the event which initiate our WhatsApp chatbot, and this trigger event can be keyword or the regex entered by your users, or if your user starts the conversation, or if your user replies via quick reply button on a send template. But here I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. And now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word hello. So here I'm going to make this word as my keyword. So here I have typed it and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready. And afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the advanced user input. So if you want to trigger any message, then you can enter regex like this. But as of now I already have my keyword, so I will be removing this regex from here. Now if my user or my student sends me a message regarding the course enrollment, then I'm going to provide them a welcome message. So for that we are going to use these messages and action blocks, which you can think as main building block. So you can use these messages and action blocks for building your WhatsApp chatbot flow. Now for sending a welcome message, we just have to drag and drop, and here you can see we are getting these message nodes. So here I'm going to select this text button, and now on this text button node I'm going to enter my welcome message. So here you can see I have entered this welcome message for my customers. Now I'm going to add some buttons to this message nodes. So for that we just have to click over this add button, and here we are getting this option for entering the button name. So now let's provide a name to my button here. So here I have entered this button name, that is view courses, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the button type. So from this drop down you can select your button type either as quick reply or link if you want this button to react as a link. But here I'm going to keep it as quick reply. Now let's click over this save button, and here our button has been created. Now if my user will select this button, that is view courses, I am going to provide them list of the courses offered by my coaching institute. So for that we just have to drag and drop, and here you can observe this option of list which you have to select. And now on this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now I am going to provide a body to my list. So here you can see I have entered this body for my list. Now I am going to add some items to this list. So for that we firstly have to create a section. So here I am going to just click over this add section, and here I am going to enter my section title as courses. And afterwards in this section I am going to add some items by simply selecting this add items, and here it is asking me to enter the title and the description of the list item. So now let's enter it. So here I have entered the title of my first item, that is full stack web development, and now I am going to add one more items to this list. So here you can see I have created the another item of my list. Now I am going to assign contact custom field to all these or both these list items. Now you might be thinking, why to do so? Because contact custom field help us to store extra information, and I want to receive or get the course which my user has selected. So for that I am going to provide contact custom field to both these node, and for providing it we just have to go towards the actions where you will see this node, that is set custom field, which you have to select. And now on this contact custom field action node I am going to select my contact custom field. So if you want to create your new contact contact custom field, you just have to go towards the settings, and here you will be getting this option for contact custom fields which you have to select. But before that, make sure to save this flow so that you don't lose your data. And as you will select this contact custom fields, you will be landed to the contact custom fields page which I have already opened, where you can see the previously created contact custom fields by me. Now for creating a new one, we just have to click over this add more field button, and here we have to provide the field name and the contact custom field will be created. But as of now, I already have my contact custom field which I am going to select, that is courses. So now let's search for it. So here you can see I'm getting this contact custom field, and now it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. And as you know, I'm creating this contact custom field for my first list item, that is full stack web development. So here I have entered the same value. Now I am going to assign contact custom field to the second list item as well. So here you can see I have assigned contact custom field to the second list item as well. Now if my user selects any of these list items, I'm going to provide them a template image of that particular course with its details. So for that, we just have to drag and drop, and here you will be getting this option for media which you have to select. So by selecting this media button, you can provide any type of media such as image, audio, video, document, etc. to your customers. So here I'm going to provide the image. So I will be selecting my media type as image, and now it is asking me to enter or paste the URL or drag or drop the file here. So now we just have to drag a file. So I'm going to just select it, and here we are landed to the media library where I have added some of my images. So if you want to add your own image, then you just have to click over this add new image, and you can store the images in your media library. And here I'm going to select this image, that is full stack web development. So here I'm going to select it, and now we just have to click over this insert button, and here you can see the template image of this course is added successfully. And now I'm going to provide its details in a message note. So for that, we just have to click over this add content, and here we are getting this option for text button which you have to select. And now in this text button node, I'm going to provide its details, and here I'm going to create a button, that is enroll now. So for that, you just have to click over this add button. So here you can see I have provided the details of this course with this button, that is enroll now. Now I'm going to provide the image and the details of the second course as well, that is front end development. So here you can observe that I have provided the image of the second course as well with its details in this message note. Now if my user select this enroll now button, I'm going to ask them some questions for enrolling them in this course. So for asking the question, you just have to move towards the actions, and here you will be getting this option for ask question which you have to select. And now I'm going to connect both these enroll now button with this question node, and here I'm going to enter a question asking for the full name of my student. So now let's enter this question here. So here I have entered this message or this question which says awesome, to secure your seat in dollar courses please share. Now you might be thinking, what is this courses variable signifies? So this signifies the contact custom field which we have recently selected for these list items. Now as soon as my user will select any of these list items, the response will be replaced in this message node, and we will be able to send personalized message. Now I'm going to select my contact custom field as full name, and here I'm going to select my format as any. Now likewise, I'm going to add one more question here. So here you can see I have entered this another question asking for the email address, where I have selected my contact custom field as email, and here I'm going to select my format as email as well. And as you will select the format other than any, then you will be getting this option for entering the number. So here it is basically asking you to enter the number of attempts you want to provide to your users or the students for entering a valid input. So here I'm going to enter my number of attempt as 1, and here as I have provided my number of attempt, it is asking me to enter the validation error message. So now you might be thinking, what is this validation error message? So this is the message which will be sent to your users, your customers or the students if they enter an invalid input. So here I'm going to enter a validation error message as please enter a valid email. So here I have entered it. Now if my user provides me the answer of both these questions, I'm going to ask for the payment. So for that, firstly I'm going to impose condition, and for imposing the condition you just have to go towards the actions, and here you will be getting this node of condition which you have to select. And now I'm going to connect it with my question node, and now it it is asking me to select the condition on. So here I'm imposing the condition on contact custom field, and now it is asking me to select the condition. So here I'm imposing the condition on this contact custom field, that is courses. So if my user will select this particular course, that is full stack web development, I'm going to provide the payment option for this course. And if my user selects this another course, I'm going to provide the payment option for this particular course. So here I have selected the condition as equal, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as courses on which I want to impose this condition. So here I am getting this contact custom field, and now it is asking me to enter the value to compare. So now I want, if my user selects this course, that is full stack web development, I'm going to provide them payment option for the full stack web development. But if the condition gets false, means if my user select this another course, that is front end development, I'm going to provide them another payment option for this front end development course. So here I'm going to enter my value to compare as full stack web development, and now if this value is true, I'm going to provide them payment for this course, and if this value is false, the payment message will be sent for this second course, that is front end development. So if the value is true, I'm going to just drag and drop, and here you can see we are getting this option for WhatsApp Pay, by using which I'm going to receive payments from my customers or the students. So on the WhatsApp Pay, we are getting this option for selecting the order type, and here we are getting 3 order type, that is catalog products, custom products, and WhatsApp cart. So as I have only 2 products, I'm using custom product, for which I have created order message. But you have many products and many courses or many services, then you can select WhatsApp cart as well. So here I'm going to select custom product, and on my WhatsApp Pay inside Pabbly Connect, I have already selected my payment configuration, which you can see here. And now it is asking me to select the order message. Now you might be thinking, what is this order message? So order message is a pre-configured WhatsApp message used when you are selling product, service, or courses directly through WhatsApp and collecting payments. Or you can think it as structured payment message consisting order details instead of manual text. So here I'm going to select my order message as course, and here you can see this is the order message consisting of the 2 courses, and this time I want to receive the payment for this full stack web development course. So here I'm going to just select this course only, and here you can see the order total here, and now we just have to click over this save button. And if you want to learn how to set up your payment configuration and how to create order message, then you can go and check the video given on the description below. So with this, we have provided order message for our first condition, if my user selects full stack web development. And if this condition gets false, means if my user select the another course, that is front end development, I'm going to select another product in my order message. So now let's again select this WhatsApp Pay, and now I'm going to select my order type as custom product, and here I'm going to select my order message as course, and now this time I'm going to select this second product, that is front end development. So here I have selected it. Now let's click over the save button, and here I have provided order message for both these products and impose the condition, and now we are done with our flow. So here you can see within few minutes I have built in this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, by using which I can receive payments from my customers. And now we just have to save this by simply selecting this save button. And now if the payment is successful, I want to send them a payment confirmation message. So for that we have to create another flow. So now let's move on towards the flow builder page, where I have already created a payment confirmation flow. So here you can see this is the flow which I have created, and here I have selected my trigger event as payment capture, as I want to initiate this flow as soon as payment is received. And here if you are using WhatsApp card, then you have to select this order receive trigger event. And now as soon as I will receive the payment or the payment will be captured, I am going to send this confirmation message. So now you have seen that we are sending payment confirmation message as well. Now let me show you the invoice which is automatically created for the particular customer on their particular chat. So now let's move on towards my inbox, and here I have recently received the payment from this customer. So on the sidebar you can see we are getting this option for payment which you have to select, and here you can see the payment status for this customer. Now let me show you the invoice which is created in the WhatsApp payment. So here you can see this is the invoice created for that particular customer. So now you can also use Pabbly Chatflow for receiving payments for your business, which is going to automate all your tasks, whether it's providing the information, collecting the user details or sending payment options. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now, and I have provided the link of the flow which I have recently created in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And if you face any doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.